Shae Russel from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Guy Bourassa, the CEO of Scandium Canada. Guy, it's fabulous to have you back on. How are you?
It's always a pleasure. I'm very well. Thank you.
Scandium has recently been in the news for all the wrong reasons, and we'll get to that in just a moment. First of all, let's talk about some of the positive momentum happening at your Crater Lake project in Canada. You recently announced an updated mineral resource estimate. Tell me, what are the highlights of this?
Well, we've been able to increase by about 38% the indicated resources, by 31% the inferred category resources. But more important, I think, is we've been able to confirm that the northern lobe and the south lobe of the TG zone are a single unit. So we've been able to have a lateral extension of 250 meters of the actual known resource that was used in the 2022 preliminary economic assessment. So it's very positive, and what's more positive, even though, it's the fact that it's still open in all directions. So very, very interesting. We kept the grade, increased the tonnage. Positive.
I look forward to hearing more about your exploration plans later on. But we need to talk about how scandium is in the news, this little known metal. While we're in the middle of this tit-for-tat tariff business happening around the globe right now, China last week announced that there would be export restrictions on certain metals, and scandium was one of them. Tell me, is this good for Scandium Canada?
Well, it's good in multiple of ways. First, it's going to be known that scandium is rare, it's strategic, it's controlled at this point in time by China. So I suppose it will put the spotlights on all of the scandium projects around the world. And one of them, obviously, the largest one, the only primary source of scandium, that's our Crater Lake project. So yes, it is a very good news as far as I'm concerned, because some of the end users who we're talking with did not really see the issue of being able to get a supply, a reliable, safe supply. Now China has helped us a lot on the marketing side by just confirming that they can control, like they did in 2010 with the rare earth elements. Now they're going to do the same thing with scandium. So that's why all of the end users, credible large end users, or to be end users, they should all team up and make sure that Australian and Canadian scandium projects go forward.
As you said, it is excellent that it has put a spotlight on this little known metal. Now, in the background, you were working away on an aluminum-scandium alloy. This is a fascinating project that you're working on. Can you please elaborate on where you're up to here?
Yeah, of course. Since scandium is a strategic mineral, but market has to be developed and known, and we have been involved in the past since 2021 in the development with McMaster University students in Ontario on modifying some aluminum-scandium alloys in different series by modifying the components to make it amenable to 3D printing. We were successful in 2024, led to the filing of a patent application. Now we're moving that to the pre-commercialization phase. So yeah, we're very, very excited. It opened doors to potential end users that are interested in pursuing the pre-commercialization test to see how it can fit their actual production lines and development of new products. So no, it's moving in the right direction.
That is fantastic. I look forward to future updates on that. Guy, thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to speaking with you again.
My pleasure. Thank you.